There are so many roads and so many cars. We travel 3,000 miles round trip in a week, and Henry remarks that it is astounding. Astounding it works as well as it does. All these vehicles, the chaos of speed and shifting lanes. There are some stalled automobiles on the side of the highway, abandoned for a new plan. One burned out husk of a boxy soul, a smoking sedan, an SUV fully engulfed in flames, no police or fire on the scene yet, an orange inferno towering above the chassis, punctuated in a column of thick black smoke, a small crowd of young people wearing tan army fatigues in the broad ditch some 50 feet away, watching it burn. In the hills of Tennessee and Georgia, there are signs for parks. When I search them on my phone, I find encyclopedia entries for places I've never heard of. Tremendous hill forts and earthen mound complexes built thousands of years ago by the Mississippian and Appalachian people. Developments erected over hundreds of years, moving countless tons of earth, constructing trenches, pyramids, palisade walls, temples. At one point, settlements featuring populations in the tens of thousands. When the whites found them in the 1800s, they imagined they had been built by the Spaniards hundreds of years prior, but they were off by a hemisphere and over 1,000 years. In school, I was taught none of this. These people, their lives, their accomplishments and complications, their massive feats of cooperation, agriculture, art, and engineering. Our guiding fiction was that this land called out for us, an empty place, yearning for our fields and roads, our shining cities, our oil wells, factories, the smog over Atlanta, the endless distribution centers lining interstates, filling the trucks and sending them forth in a perpetual cycle of extraction and consumption. Cotton fields, kudzu, and almond groves, a giant replica of a white plantation house, replete with fiberglass pillars, a gas station canopy in the front yard, serves as a tourist trap and wayside rest, overlooking the thoroughfare. Did they recreate the slave quarters too? In Germany, do they have little imitation Auschwitzes, housing buffets and gift shops along the Autobahn? Or is something special wrong with us? It feels like summer in Florida. Green plants, flowers, curving palms. Every time we turn on the car, the GPS tells us our routes may be affected by flooding. There has been a storm. The ocean is still high against the beach, the city battered but functioning. A Jamaican man working at the hotel thinks it is too cold to swim until he finds out where we've come from. Then he thinks we can handle it. The waves push you. It is awing and energizing, invigorating. The salt on your lips, the force of the current, the sand pulled out underneath your toes. Understand, the waves do not tire. Stay near the shore. When we are long gone, the ocean will still pulsate like the breathing of the earth itself, changing all it touches. A squadron of brown pelicans soars over the breakers in tight formation. It is astounding. It all works as well as it does.